Say hi, Shadow. She wanted to say hello, so hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Shadow is doing well. She has discovered that we have little tiny ants in our bathroom, don't we? Don't we? What do you hear? Did the air conditioner come on? Yes. I was going to make a couple of paper hearts, and I think she noticed and wanted to make one too. Are you going to eat my paper, kitty? No, don't do it. Don't eat the paper. Don't eat all of the paper, okay? We might need some. I do need a little spot. If I could just have a little area right here. If I could just... Can I take... Oh, that's not gonna work, okay. Well, just make it work here. Let me move this, okay? Because I don't want you to have to move, of course. I don't think that's right to have you move anywhere. No, of course not. Do you want to smell it? Oh, you want to chew them on? Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty. They're gonna stink you. They're gonna be all drooly. They're gonna be all drooly. I'll just use this as my little board, I guess. I thought you were gonna scoot over. So which color shall we choose? Shadow. Let's look. There's lots of colors. Which one you gonna pick? Oh, Shadow, that's my stick. There's my stick. Which one you want? Which one you want in here? This one? That's fish. Shadow. Oh, pay attention, kitty. There's a fish. Oh, you're crazy. Let me have this one. I'll take it. I'll take that one. You're okay. You're just crazy. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do this one. Shadow, which one are you gonna do? Which color you like? What's your favorite? This one? There's some flowers on this one. Do you like this one, Shadow? Oh, you just wanna be all the crazy with this stick. No, kitty. Kitty, stop. You're not very nice to me. You're not being very polite to me. You're being a little bit of the naughty kitty. We're going to have to tell you something. You cannot be this way to Mommy. I like that one a lot. And this one? What about this ocean? This one is nice. Look, it's very pretty. I like this one a lot too. Do you think that's nice? Yes. What do we think our friends would like? What do you think our friends would like? It's a dragon. There's a blue. That's the dark blue. That's pretty. You like this one? You like the goldfish, don't you? You can do the goldfish. We'll start with that, okay? Can I have my... Oh, you're so fast. I want you to let me have that spot. She's not gonna let me. She's not gonna let me because she's the boss. where's that leaf come from? We found a leaf. Oh, it's a tiny leaf. You see? There's a tiny leaf. For you, Shadow, you want this one? You can have it, Skip. Oh, you're so bossy. You're so bossy. You're crazy. So, how was your day? I would like to know. Mine was, it was good. It was pretty good. I, wandered around the thrift store today for quite a while. And I came home with quite a menagerie of unusual objects, I would say, to me. I think the people at the Goodwill were like, what is this woman got in her cart? I mean, I had a lot of different things, but I'll show you some of them too. Because they were, I got it's downstairs, but I should bring it up and show you. Shadow, can I please have my board? You're so naughty. Why can't I just have this? I need this one. Right here. Oh. You're kind of heavy. Let me have this product. Can I? Does this work? Here, you can have one corner of it, and then I'll take this half. Can I just have the here? I'll put this here for you. And then here, look, you can get it. I'm trying to give her some subtle hints. Subtle hint. There we go. Oh, we're gonna get it. Oh yes. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. There. You can lay on this one here. You lay on this paper. That's for you, Shadow. You can lay on my book. Here we go. Kitty. That's for you. You can lay on this one. Here, Shadow, look. There's your flower. Or here's your leaf, Mommy. There's your leaf. Okay. I love you. Don't lay here, though. Block you. Alright. You lay there. Oh, that's nice. Look at you. So cozy. That's perfect. There. That's your book. Okay? There's your book. I'm going to turn this around, though. Oh, there's kitty hairs all over my face. If you didn't know this yet about my origami skills, I really only know how to make one thing. And it is, yes indeed, it's a paper heart, isn't it? But they're nice paper hearts. And I did learn how to make a couple of other things once, but it's been some time ago. So the only thing I know how to make with any confidence is this illustrious paper heart, which we are going to make with this lovely, lovely goldfish origami paper, which Shadow has chosen wisely. Okay, shall we do it? Show it now. We remember, right? You know how to do it. I'm gonna fold this one like this way. You fold one side over. Like that. And then we can squeeze it down. A little bit. You take this little, this is my little, I think they call it a folding, or it's a folding stick. That sounds pretty basic. Something like that. Folding stick. It was called something bone, I think. Because originally, back in the way back days, these were made from whale bones, or I believe that's what they were. Some kind of bone. They were They work out well, and she likes them because she likes to play with them. I don't know why, but so at the thrift store, I picked up a ice cream maker, but it's not electronic, and it's not like one that takes salt and that kind of thing. It's actually, I think you put the container in the freezer first, let it freeze, and then once that's done, then you can take it back out and then pour inside the frozen center your choice of ice cream ingredients. Give it a good stir for a few minutes and sets up and makes ice cream. No electricity, no salt required, I guess. I'm excited to try it. And what makes it even better is that it's pink. The actual outside part is pink, which is, we like pink. So after you fold this four like this, then you just take one side again, fold it up halfway, just like halfway over, half of half, so it's 1/4 of the way. Then you grease that. And the more crisp your creases are in your paper, the better your origami turns out. They say, as I just snack on a little bit of it. Cha-cha, you're so fuzzy, you're such a mousy kitty, you're such a beauty. Shadow, you're such a lovely. You're my best kitty. You are. I love you so much. You're very nice. You're a very nice kitty. You're the nicest kitty. There is no nicer. There is no sweeter. There is no nicer, sweeter kitty than you. Okay, you know this. You know this by now, I think. Yes. I don't know if I ever told the story about how she came to be my kitty. If we did the story, I don't know if we did tell them yet. We can. You want to tell it? You go ahead. Well, she might be kind of shy, but it was in, I believe, April. Oh, she's settling in for the story. It was in April, and that would be April, let's see, what year was it then? 23, 22. I think you came at 20. Did you come in 21, Cha-Cha? Or was it? No. Oh my goodness. How can it be possible? I think it was 2020. I think Shadow came in 2020. Do you think that's right, kid? And I had my brother here with some friends, and they stayed really late. And finally they all went home. I should say I began a little sooner than that because that afternoon, earlier the day, it was daytime, I was outside in the backyard and doing a little bit of stuff in the yard, and was this kitty outside, and she was little. She was running around back there, and she came up. She was very friendly, and I petted her for just a minute. She was so cute. And there was a little neighbor boy who was maybe 2, and he just loved her, and he was following her around, and at one point he picked her up, and she let him. He was holding her around her ribcage, and her legs were hanging there, and he was saying, "That's my kitty." And then he put her down, and she ran off. I mean, she was probably only back there for maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe. So she ran towards the back, and she hopped up, and I think I saw her go over the fence or something. And I thought, well, that was a really sweet cat, and there she goes, you know. And then my brother came over with his friends, stayed late, and it was nice enough out. I had the windows open. I went upstairs and got to bed, and I was just kind of half asleep, you know, just listening, thinking, whatever. And I hear this meowing, and a couple of big meows. And I thought, what? And at the time, I also had one other kitty, Ralphie. And I thought maybe it was him. It wasn't him. So I got up and I heard him meow again, and I peeked. It's just like, probably at this point, maybe 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning. And I looked down outside, and on the front step to my house is this kitty. And she looks up at me, and I say, "What are you doing down there, kitty?" And she just turned around in a circle, meow. I said, "What are you saying to me? Do you want to come in?" And she meows. And so I went downstairs in the dark, and I opened that door up. And what did you do? What's the first thing you did? You remember? She just, and she went like she'd been there her whole life. She's right in the kitchen. And Ralphie is sitting there. He's a big old fat Manx cat. He's just old as dirt. It's a big fat boy, and he's sitting there looking at her like, what in the world is this thing? He just came in the door, and she trots up to him, and she rubs him like she loves him, and she sniffs him. He's like, "I don't know, sister." He kind of backed up, and I turned around I just closed the door, and she just raced up the stairs, and like without me, she just she didn't stop to like look around or, you know, sniff the perimeter, or like she wasn't worried about Ralphie. She just went upstairs, and then by the time I got up here with her, she had already hopped up on the bed, and she was laying down and rolling around like a little princess, and just as happy as a clam. And I just laughed. I thought, you gotta be kidding me, this cat. I thought, well, she must be crazy, or she's gonna pee or something. And she didn't. And so she was just happy, laid down flat, long, like this, kind of. And then she turned a little bit over and gave me her cutesy face. And I was like, what is this kitty? I said, "Girl, what are you doing? You're so funny." I said, "Why are you so happy?" And so I got in the bed, and we talked about you. We were chatting. And she was up and down, up and down. She was on the desk and on the floor, and she was kind of going around by the bed. But it was still dark out, so I couldn't quite see her. And I was looking down to see where she went. I'd say, "Kitty, kitty, where are you going? Kitty, don't run away. I can't see you." And then I said, "It's too dark down there. Your fur is so dark." I said, "You're like a little shadow." Yes, that was it, wasn't it? That was your name after that. You became Shadow. And I said, "You are like a little shadow, kitty." Oh, and then I said, Oh, that's your name now, isn't it? I said, we're gonna call you Shadow. And so then I kept calling her Shadow. And she stayed with me all night. I took a million pictures of her. I took videos. I couldn't believe she was in my room and just so content. And I thought she'd probably want to, get outside after 5-10 minutes. But she went to sleep and everything. She wouldn't sleep like next to me. She would sleep at a distance, but she did. And then when I got up finally in the morning, she was still there, and I thought, oh my God, she probably peed everywhere, but she didn't. So the first thing I did when I woke up was I walked downstairs and I opened the front door and I said, go on, kitty. You want to go ahead? You want to go home now? And she trotted out the front door, like, to the sidewalk, and she stopped and turned back, and she looked at me, and she just flopped down on the sidewalk and rolled around, looked so cute. And I said, what are you doing? You better go home now, kitty. And she didn't. Instead she comes running back, and she ran in the house again. I said, what is this? We're gonna have another cat, aren't we? And she stayed. She never left. And I thought, oh, I'm stealing someone's cat. She's probably chipped and she's probably missing, and someone's gonna come ask for her, and I'm gonna have to give her back, and I'm never gonna survive it because I love her already. And so time went by, and she was little. She's still little. Look at her. She's just a baby. She looked like a kitten. Yes, she looked like a little kitten. But she was tiny. She was like 6 pounds, I bet. And then finally, I took her to the vet. He needed to go, and she wasn't fixed. So she very quickly became her nickname, which is Cha-Cha. You don't like me to tell that part, do you? Well, she got the name Cha-Cha. Because why? Because he was so cute. Because when she was in heat, oh my God, I've never seen a cuter cat in heat. I mean, how does a cat be cute in heat? She was charming, so cute. She had these, her eyes were like all glassy, and she would try to charm you with her looks, and she would put her little fur on the side, and she'd kind of lay there with her head tilted, and she would chirp this bird song, like this little chirpy song, and she would just little bits, she would go backwards in this circle, and it looked like she was doing this dance, like the cha-cha. And so we said, oh my gosh, Shadow, what are you doing? You look like you're doing the cha-cha. And then every time we'd see her do this, we'd say, oh, Shadow's doing the cha-cha again. She's over there doing the cha-cha. And that's when we realized that what was going on. I'd never actually had a cat in heat before. Or, never experienced that for myself personally. So, I mean, I've never been in heat, actually. Maybe. But it was years ago, and I don't really remember. That's supposed to be really funny, just so you know. That was funny, actually. Shadow. So, so that's how she got her name, Jaja. And, she earned it well, and then, of course, we did not let her stay that way because she was not happy. We were not too happy with it, and she was always trying to make love to, like, her feet and the socks and stuff. I did, for a temporary sort of relief for her, I made her, what I called her whoopee. It was some kind of old stuffed animal that I'd had. Those were my daughters, and I tied some little things around it, like, to make it more pleasant for her, and I don't remember what I did all to it, but maybe it was a bath towel. something I tied together to make it look like a stuffed animal. Something she could hold on to and hug and like bite and dance for, you know. And when she would feel anxious and she'd start to meow, I'd say, Xoxo, go get your whoopee. Where's your man? Where's your whoopee? So she would go find it until she got in to get her special surgery, and then she was all better. Luckily, she didn't have to go through that too terribly long, but it is really hard on them, and they are really suffering. It's not pleasant, and they aren't just cute and being entertained. They're really going through some hell there hormonally, and quite difficult on them. And I learned that it's really, really important to get them fixed early, you know, as early as they're allowed to, because the longer you wait, the greater chance or greater risk they run of a multitude of physical conditions and problems. But one of them primarily is a prolapsed uterus, and they can die from that. Very terrible, and can be, obviously, it would be very painful and very miserable for everyone. And they have much higher likelihood of getting cancer and some other health conditions that are just not right and not necessary. So I was really grateful that we were able to get her fixed and bring her home, and she did a good job. She was very brave. She was very strong. She recovered very quickly, and I never saw the Xoxo again, unfortunately, that part of it. We kind of missed her little dance, didn't we? Yes, we did. She was just, oh my goodness. So then, yeah, she became Shadow, the ASMR experiment kitty, and my best friend, and we became so close. And the only thing that she just the thing that she wouldn't do, which I thought was so interesting, would not come, like, sit on my lap, would not let me, lay next to me, like, snuggle me. She wanted to be by me all the time like this, but she wouldn't be on me, like on my lap sitting. At bedtime, she wouldn't, like, snuggle up next to me on my leg. Look at her little back feet. Oh my god. Your feet are so cute. Look at your sweet feet, Shadow. You got the nicest feet. You see these? So pretty. So soft. Oh, I won't touch them. I won't touch them too many times. Okay, a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna pet them. They're so nice. They're so soft. They're so lovely. So silky. Okay. But I don't know if it's because she was partly feral, or I don't know what would have made her so such an aversion to being held in any way. I mean, at all. She still doesn't like to be held. She won't let you hold her. I mean, she'll let me, but she protests with the saddest meow. It's pitiful, and she just looks just absolutely devastated when you hold her. And it's only for a couple minutes or maybe less, and then she needs to get down. But the only time that I can successfully hold her for any length of time is when I pick her up, and the first thing I do is I take her straight to the window at the front door, and I let her look out the window through the curtain. And she will just freeze, and right away, and she starts to look out and looks back and forth at the world. And I always tell her, that's a very bad place for kitties. I say, you go out there, because she wants to run out there, There's birds out there. She wants to eat them. And I say to her, don't do it, because there's other bad animals. They're going to eat you. They're going to bite your fur. They're going to take away your food. They're not going to be nice to you. Everybody's mean out there to kitties. So I scare her to death. I tell her all these horror stories, like go take the trash outside and I'll come back in. I'll say, oh, Shadow, I'm here to say it's really bad. You never go out. It's the worst. And like all these just dramatic descriptions of how just hell on earth it would be to be a kitty outside. And you don't even want to check it. Don't even think about it. Don't sniff it. Don't even sniff it. You see those other kitties running by, you just say, you guys are stupid. Go home. Go where you can sleep inside. Because it's too unsafe for me to come out and be your friend. Right? You gotta stay inside. Be safe with me. Hmm? Yes. And I think that's okay. So, just a little, little history on her and where she originated. Oh, and the other thing, it was such a relief when we took her to the vet, finally, and I forgot to say that part, that they looked at her and they said she was healthy. You see her looking at the ceiling, she hears something. I think we got like some creepy bugs or termites or something up there, because it really freaks me out when she does that. She'll just like stop everything and just stare up into this corner of this room. And I know there's some nasty bugs in there, something going on, because stupid, what's up. Or mice, maybe it's a mouse. But they ran the scanner over her, and I just remember like the vet going to get the thing, to check her, make sure she didn't have the microchip, and my heart was just racing. I was shaking, and I was crying, and I was praying and holding my breath, and just being like, so please God, like, don't let her have a chip. I thought, what am I gonna do? I'll lose my mind. I had already just been insanely fallen in love with her, and I just didn't know how in the world I was going to get through it if I had to tell her she wasn't going to get to stay with me. I can't even talk about it because it just makes me like start weeping immediately. But she came back and she ran the scanner over her, and and there was no beep, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. She goes, nope, there's no chip. And I felt like somebody had just it's like somebody going to bring their baby home from the hospital or from adoption, or you're reunited with somebody that you just, or a long lost twin, or love of your life, something like that. And I just was so elated. And I said, good news for us. You get to come home for me forever. You're going to be my best kitty for always. And I love you so much, kitty. You're gonna love it. And she was just so happy. We just went home and celebrated. And so she still doesn't let me hold her, but she did graduate this year. This year took her 3 years to being able to sit on my lap for the first time, where she bravely, independently set her 2 little paws down one at a time, and then set the other 2 down, and realized that she would not fall through the crack, or that she was going to be safe. The laps are kind of wiggly, and you think about it, they step down on your lap and it's soft and it's squishy and kind of wiggles around, and it's not just a solid surface. And she just wasn't sure that was going to be okay for her. Didn't trust that she would be safe, and that I wasn't going to try and hold her. Right? But I have. But when I do that, then she's mad at me for like half a day. She won't come near me if I hold her. She looks at me like, I can't believe you freaking did that, you nasty woman. You mean hairless kitty. Why you would do that to me? You know I don't want you to hold me. Because I'm a freedom kitty. I want to not be pinned in. I will not be pinned in by nobody. Not even you, my lovely mommy. Is that what you think, huh? You don't know. You're silly. You're just resting now. You're just resting now. Well, you know what we should probably do? We should probably finish our heart and just say, we gotta go. There's your heart now. You wanna hold that one? You can have Oh, because I had this that I put in this jar because do you guys ever work with rubber cement? Stinky stuff. But this is not vitamin C serum for the face that it says it is. It's rubber cement because it came in this big container and the brush that came with it was big and just kind of cumbersome and just not really quite what I needed for doing like small little collage work in a journal and that kind of thing. So I put some in here and I think it's gonna be a lot better in here. And so I put that together and then I had some things I was gonna glue in. Where did I put them? Probably not even out here now. But I had oh, it's because it's down here. There was a few things in here. In the good old book of lost thoughts. Shadow very much likes ASMR. I love these little crystal things. So I just thought maybe we should just glue that leaf in here. Is that okay? Can I do that? Just to test it out. Your whiskers under my book. Okay. There's a little bit of pictures in here. There's a little bit of red in there. There's some letters. Put some letters in there. It says B. Still. Be still. Yes, be still, we said. Be still. Oh, and then I have these that I was use the glue for the cement. We can test it, I suppose. I like these, they're like little pine cones, slices of pine cone. These are different words that I chose. Beauty, there's home, lab, your, and ready, and don't know. And then here's some. Although these are pretty on the back too, couldn't decide. There's some like really cute, little, I guess desserts in a cup, but they look so pretty. Drinks maybe. But then I like these a lot as well. These are the gourds, the ball gourds. I think that's not spaghetti squash. I don't remember which one it is. It's a good. It's a good one. You can bake them. Shall we put some gourds on the paper, Shadow? And see if it's okay. We can. Maybe just take a little. Edges off like that. This side. There's some. Better do the other side too. Side 3. Side 3. This one doesn't tear quite as easily. Must be how the fibers of the paper laying. That's what kind of jagged and neat. Last one. That's so interesting how it doesn't tear the same in the direction of the paper fibers is different. That looks nice. And even better, I think I might give it a little crinkle. So then, actually, I have. Well, I don't know if I have it. Cha-cha, do you know what I did with it? I don't see it now. I had a small brush, but I don't think I need it really. I can just use my finger. They don't know very much of it. Maybe a little bit more. Don't do much. Okay. Phew. That's kind of stinky. And honestly, I have these little stamps too that I got at the Goodwill, like little rubber stamps, but I don't have my ink because I took it over to do something with my daughter, and then I didn't take them home because I left everything so she could work on this thing so she was working on, and so now I don't have my ink pad, but I wonder if I can use a marker and just white color the back. Because I have these little I hope I don't spill it. Oh, it's not even in there. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, but I can show you this. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my stamps. They must have put them somewhere else. Anyway. I forgot I got all these unrelated to this rubber cement that I just got out. I know that, but these I got today at and so I just have to show you because I think you're gonna be excited. If you like these themes, which we know we all do. So we're gonna go through this in the next video. It is an entire bag of bags. What do you think of that, Jess? So they have this whole bag of bags that I bought to store things in because I thought they looked like they'd be really helpful for different things. Pencils, pens, stickers, paper, goodies. So I'm very excited about the bag of bags. Just wanted to let you know that's coming. Very excited. Anywho, that said, I think we'll probably finish a couple more things on here, and then we're gonna go. I think Shadow needs her snack and her night-night. She's ready for some bedtime, I think, kitty. Are you? Mm-hmm. Yes, I think this is gonna probably work out okay. I wasn't sure if it would be like, it would maybe be good if it had a little brush on the end, but kind of nice that this that it has the little dropper, because you can like squeeze some out and add more if you need to. So that's kind of good. And what is Shadow? She is a beauty. She is a beauty. Yes, she is. So that's nice, I think. She's a beauty. Oh, I hear someone's alarm beeping or something. Beep. Beauty. Yes, I think somebody's late for work or something, huh, kitty? I suppose it's what they're gonna have to get up now and go do something. Well, that's good. It's good to be busy. There we are. There's a little bit of beauty in a world that is not always so pretty, right? Oh, they must have got up, I heard. Beauty. We just gotta be beauty. That's what you are, my love. Yes. So, from me and Shadow, we want to thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed the story and a little bit of random crafty stuff that we did. And we do hope that you will come back and see us again soon. We hope that if you do like the video, that you would take a minute to hit the like button, and if you're so inclined to subscribe, we would be much appreciated. So, we wish you well, we wish you peace, we wish you relaxing time together, and I will see you again